Welcome back to the Fight for the Future, Knights of the Old Republic, my favorite role-playing game. I'm back again in some apartment complex, and we'll be soon reaching the point where we have very little left to deal with. But first, cars need to tank a little bit of mobsters over there.
Sure.
And we could help as well, because that will go faster. Unless, of course, our characters... unless they'll decide to just shoot the ground, but I guess Karth actually hit his target this time. But that doesn't require you to actually fire a gun this time. That reminds me, really. That reminds me of when World War I, I think, came about, and they found out that people shot a lot, but hardly hit anything. And then soldiers needed to go through training where they actually teach them to actually shoot the enemy and shoot him to kill and not around him. Yes, that's actually true, that actually happened. Oh, gas mine.
What?
It's fine, I can just disarm it but not claim it, well. Or unless there is a puzzle here too. Let's read into that, there might just be, but I don't remember what kind of puzzle it is. I think something about an uncle? Yeah, there is... I can already tell you there is a puzzle where you have to give your pet's name as a password. That's really usually the password for all your accounts, right? What's your pet's name? Whatever it is. And there is that. Box unlocked. Recently I saw a pretty cool password to a thing there, but they broke it anyway, so... What's in here? This is an electronic personal message center. Electronic personal message center. IPMK. Though it looks like it hasn't been used in some time, there is one unread message on the system. Well, it's a pity that there is someone, the owner of this apartment perhaps, but this IPMK has left the computer on and logged in as well. Security breach if you ask me. Let's read the message. Hey Elam, how's life on Terrace? I heard your brother left for Tatooine to become a miner. Did he at least have hyperdrive behind to keep you company? Leave hyperdrive behind to leave you company. More. I hope you're still practicing with that blaster I gave you. Remember what I taught you because you might need it. Taris isn't like Alderaan. It can be dangerous there. Stay away from those swoop gangs and keep everything locked up in that old strongbox. Nobody's going to be bursting into that thing. I hope to hear from you soon, Uncle Louie. Yes, it's an uncle, and let's see here. I guess there's only message here, but I guess if we interact with alright, so there's gonna be a strongbox and a gas mine, so disable it is. Disarm is the word I was looking for the previous time. But sealed strongbox, what could that possibly be? This strongbox is of particularly sturdy construction. Fortunately, we've got guns. The lock is a computerized touch panel that uses a password entry system. Because this box is an older off-planet model, there is no interface for you to try and slice the system. You'll have to figure out the password if you want to get inside. I'm gonna try the password, but I would like to also point your attention to the fact that it's enough to have essentially a foreign lockbox to trick all the hackers. You know how there is a community of lockpickers who do have better locks imported to them to practice to train, and even though the lockboxes are the locks are foreign and maybe they do have higher standards, or at least there is a particular company that makes high standard locks that just so happens to be based in a different country. It's a foreign lock. But you can get it, and lockpicks usually still work on them. But here it's off planet, therefore you cannot slice it. Clear logic here, right? And my nose is glowing, like I put some of the sunscreen on my nose, because that works somehow, I don't know. Why do you need so much sunscreen on just your nose? Let's try to enter the password, because I just know what the password is. This strongbox is the property of LM-matic. Access not permitted to unauthorized users. Please enter the proper password responses to confirm identity. What is the name of your pet? The name of your pet? What is the name of your pet? Is it Uncle Louie, Alderaan that you come from, leaving to Tatooine, or any other word? Maybe the one capitalized, like hyperdrive. It's a nice question because it's not that obvious. Uncle Louie isn't stating in his message, remember your pet hyperdrive? Yeah. Who taught you to fire a blaster? My uncle, Uncle Louie. Where did your family come from originally? Yavin 7? No. Coruscant Dantooine Tatooine, Corellia. It's of course Alderaan. Identity confirmed. Lock disabled. Welcome, LM. It's very nice of Uncle Louie to pretty much send an email recapping the entire password for the user of the strongbox. That's very silly of him. How unfortunate, really. If only he would bother to equally well lock the computer, or at least keep it off, so then we wouldn't be able to interact with it. And now we've got combat armor. That would allow us to withstand more. And how does it look like? 5+4. Or for Karth, huh? Karth isn't that dexterous yet. Not yet. So whoever wants to might. But it's +5, so that goes for him. Or maybe we just go the other way around. Hold on. Since I'm not gonna be dexterous either, I might as well just go for the weaker armor first, and then he'll go for the more dexterous armor. But then again, I'll have to take it off for the other character. It's fine. So far it's good enough. Any other new gear in the meantime? The blaster. Maybe blaster would be cool. Do I want a cool blaster? Possibly. Heavy blaster. That's what I want, right? 1 to 6 versus 1 to 8. Perfect. Greater potential. That's what you want. Always believe in yourself and believe in your potential. Have I got a rifle skill? Because I've got a rifle over there. Feats. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Thank you, prompt. Focus blaster rifle +1, and that's single one-handed weapons in battle. That would be counting for blasters as well, right? Pity +4, let's see. And still +4. Very nice. So I guess that's just for melee? Let's confirm that. In case... oh, that was weird. Oh, hey! Look! Hey, that's dumb. But if I leave... Found you a trick here. I don't know what's the bug connected to. The HD menus or whichever else. Weapons in battle. It just says one single-handed weapon. And I have enough to not get any... Got stats enough to not get any penalties anyway. Well, but since it's good enough either way, and it's still 1 to 8, let's give Karth the opportunity to up his game then. Yeah, great. Great. Right then. So World War I, how'd you do things? Yeah, also, where's Elam? Pity you can just enter his house. Also, I'm hoping... Let's see. I've got a torch, so I'm gonna use a torch now. Immediately after changing weapons, I'm gonna go for something completely different. Because that allows me to... Shock stick. Is that good enough, or do I actually have a plasma torch? Doesn't say so, but I do have melee weapons. We'll see about that. Well, I guess it's not working too well. Let's see combat log and see what does it say about all this. Attack breakdown, main hand 5, rolled 3 plus base 3, strength modifier -1. Succeeded with attack on low security door, hit with 5 versus defense 0 for damage 0. That's wrong. What the fuck? Resist 1 damage. Resist 4 damage, resist 1 damage. I don't know. It should just work. I'm sure it will work well when I have lightsabers. And I also miss the door. But once I have that, which is the lightsaber, everything will go smoothly. So since that doesn't work, maybe rifle this time. I guess not. Does it also say, hey, a good roll though. For damage 0, it just resisted. I don't know why it's resisting damage all of a sudden. Do I really... Stop that, stop that. Is it really that I all of a sudden really actually need a slicing or security expert? Also, this armor looks... All these armor looks like you've got some gopnik ass fucking... Adidas pants. Whatever. Oh hey, I dealt some damage apparently. Oh. Okay, yeah, that would be I think, what is it? A bounty as well.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
Well, what if I won't really? I was just exploring, I didn't know anyone was here. Let's try to pretend to disable the situation.
Well, go explore somewhere else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive.
Well, this is the warning. Let's see if she wants to talk.
I gave you a chance to get out of here and leave me alone, but I guess you're just too stupid to take it. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
Oh, that tells us everything we want to know. She's the most dangerous assassin on Taris. She must have a bounty on her head, doesn't she? Wouldn't she? Right? Mustn't she? Mustn't she? Possibly. Yeah, I'm gonna make you eat those words. And I'm gonna let you... oh hey, he's about to die, so it's about time to level up. And I'll make you down it with Blastifier. Skills. Treat injury just because he's not good enough to have anything else, and that's the only important thing he's gonna need, or we're gonna need him for. Oh hey, better this. Dual wielding is his thing, and we can't improve that yet, so super blaster power it is. There we go. Any more? No, just one. Accept that, yay. Hey, hold on, hey, I can... It's funny how the Q is still using the previous feat that she's not well, that he no longer has technically, but... Fortunately I can queue up new shots. Hey, the only thing is you need to hit actually hit. Come on, Karth, you miserable fuck. You need to hit the target. Hey, I could use the shield. Use item. Will that just work at a Q? Yeah, equally well.
What?
Karth, you're failing me now, and she's turning out to be the most dangerous assassin on Taris. Hey, that very quickly took off my health. There we go, 12.
How'd you like that?
Ah, there we go. Perfect, Karth, you only needed like 10 tries. So let's loot her fucking warm corpse.
Sure.
Because it's still warm, and if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'll make use of that fact. Nah, just pulling your leg. Right, so we get ourselves a little bit of a steam boost there, and also, what's it called? A belt that improves our stats. Perfect. We're gonna need that for later. Yeah, no healing for us yet. But yeah, should I try a melee weapon now? Oh hey, did I not loot them? I guess because they came around and I just went clockwise still. So extra loot for when I was not expecting. And 14 credits, really some chump change he was carrying around. So let's try with something more direct. Or maybe let's try... Oh hey, hold on, that's not even locked. Well, joke's on me. So since we've taken care of this dude very quickly, I'm absolutely not worried about anything else in this place anymore, right? So we're gonna have a quick jump back home, and there we'll be able to boost Karth's accuracy. Have I searched everything around here? Did I pick up everything that's lying on the ground? Because maybe someone was running around and, you know, left something behind. They lost their keys, maybe. Yeah. Well, I also wanted to talk about the whole breaching and opening locked boxes, but I guess I'm just not strong enough, which is a shame because I have something to say about that, which is pretty cool. But I guess maybe later. So how's the situation in here? Maps discovered. If I hit map a bunch of time, will that enlarge it? Well, I guess that's not working as expected here, but travel back to hideout it is. And when we're talking about hideouts, we're gonna visit the last thing that we haven't visited, a hidden back hideout. So before that, let's put that scope on a pistol, because you really need that sniper revolver or whatever else. There we go. Be accurate. Yep, attack bonus +1. Would make sense if it's a fucking scope that you would aim it better now. Even though, you know, like mentioned before, it does have scopes already on the model. So it's about time it actually started working. I don't know, it's like, it's as if the blasters, the scope. Hold on, is the scope gone now? Because it was on the other blaster pistol? That's fine. Hey, remains. How did I miss that? 14 credits, boy, is that fucking fortune. I can buy somebody's leg, perhaps, or a kidney, since somebody's life is valued as 400. Yeah, also, shit, don't walk around too far. Bounties. Oof. I love those kind of quests, where you just stumble across the solution, do it right there because it's no time or effort, and then go back to some guy, talk about it, and you can immediately return the quest. So which one is this? Hidden back base? Whichever. I am going the right way though, right? Yeah. Alright, hidden back. Mate, unfortunate for you. As there's never really anyone who would bother showing up. Now there is. Hidden back, how convenient for them to be placed just next to Cantina, and there's also no one really, the other gang that is, the Black Volkers, not really bothering to just storm the place. Because why? Everyone knows where hidden backs are, even we do, but we don't know where Black Volkers are, or do we? We'll get to it. Where's the big boss, hot man with the money? There you are. Hey, I've got a gun now. I've moved up in the world. Back again, human. I hope you didn't come just to chat. Davik hired me to do business and make credits, not to make small talk, as we all know. Oh, hold on. Yeah, don't talk to me now, slug man. Saving, because we're gonna be re-rolling persuasion check, of course. I've got a bounty I want to collect on. I already know there is a bounty, like I do, the player does, but character, he does not. He doesn't know about a bounty on Celine. But let's pretend, hey, I met this person, what was her name? Celine? Sevelen? Do you know about her? Do you know about her? Well, yes, of course, there's a bounty on her head. Oh, perfect, I just so happened to have killed her. Let's talk about money. A bounty? Well, human, is what I'm here for. Which bounty are you here to collect on? Tell him about Selvan. Yes. So, Selvan's dead. All the other bounty hunters who went after her ended up dead themselves, you know. You did well, human. Here, 300 credits. That's the price for all bounties. The most dangerous assassin on Taris. Her life, 300 credits. I want 400 credits for this job. You're brave, human. You bargain with a hut, but I like you. Okay, 400 it is. You do good work, human. There's a lot of bounty hunters on Taris, but most are lazy. Maybe if you keep cashing in bounties, they'll work harder, as we all know. Yes, I'll be going now. I like the money. Fuck off now. Perfect, like I said. Right, so hidden backs. Let's just visit them a little bit, and maybe have a have a discussion to just show you how fucked up things are, and then we'll have a proper conversation. Because we're about to end this episode on a high note, on a good timing, possibly, maybe even. Hey, hidden bags. Who the fuck are they? Does my journal have anything on them? Planetary information. Yeah, we don't care about that. Search for Bastler. We need to go to the Undercity and purchase a droid that we're just told that we're interested in. So the only last place we haven't discovered, or rather browsed, uncovered, haven't been to, is this place. Can I just enter? Oh hey, it's Hidden Big Base, that gang's base.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the Hidden Back Base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
Well, the door is almost open, so I go wherever I want.
Maybe so. But this door is locked, and it's going to stay that way until I'm satisfied you're no threat to Gadon or the Hidden Backs.
That's reasonable, but then what's the test here, m'lady? Oh, please, just let me in. Oh, please, just let me in, please. Well, let's not go there. It's not like there's, like, important mission, behind it. Huh, double meaning. Well, what a twist. Yeah, let's not talk about Gadon's help. Let's say I have to speak to Gadon. It's important. Let's make it sound like there's business in it for him too, instead of me just needing help and being weak and also not in position of power. I have to speak to Gadon. It's important.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Reasonable. What did you say? A hero to the common folk. People from Upper Terrace would disagree, I'm pretty sure. Bribe? Oh, fuck no, I'm not spending money on that. Maybe I could be an ally against all those enemies.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zedra watching his back.
So what was all this show about anyway? I can't do anything to Gadon either way, so you blew that cover. You don't look like Vulcar either anyway, so you blew that argument out of your hand. And then, if you just say, I can be helped, she immediately looks past that I could still be a spy. Because she's an idiot, after all. Look at her ethnicity and that she's in a gang in the slums. I mean, how educated could she possibly be, right? So, you're going to let me in?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
Right back at you. If you stare into the abyss looks back. Some people distrust the Jedi almost as much as they distrust Sith. They don't understand either group. Yeah, reasonable. Also, somewhere in the dialogue you'll learn that they don't really see a difference between them either. And that's also reasonable. So, we had a quick save. Let's get into talking real quick. The pretend talk, because well, you know what? Let's not. That'll be a topic for the next episode, because that'll take time. And we're out of time, so see you next time when I do more role-playing and play more Star Wars. Cause I need more of this shit, and so do you.